G'day guys, welcome back to another video on the Adeline channel. Today I'm doing something like completely different to what I've ever done before. Today I've got a mate with me. This is Paul. Paul has been a supporter of ours since the day I can remember. Probably, I don't know, mate.
Yeah.
Since when? Since the beginning. When I think of a name of the many names that I know and remember through our channel, Paul is one of them. So he's also won an esky through us. He's patron. We're always chatting on the phone. We've met before. And look, today what we're doing, okay, it's Movember at the moment, and today we're doing a bit of a men's mental health day. So what we're going to do, right, is we're going to go on a bit of a cafe, restaurant, pub crawl sort of thing. Paul doesn't drink, I do, so I've got a designated driver.
Oh, no, that was part of it.
No, I'm joking. So look, we're going to go and show you guys some awesome places throughout Moreton Bay that you can go to in a small boat with your family, with your friends, with your partner, and have a really cool time. Some of them you may know, some of them you may not. Paul has never been to any of them before. He's lived at Ipswich his whole life. We were just chatting. He's spent a bit of time in the Logan River. He's spent a bit of time down Jumping Pin, and that's about it. So you'll find out a bit more about Paul, and you'll find out a lot more about me through this episode. But yeah, this one is for men's mental health, and you know what? It's one of the biggest things in our country, and we're going to have a chat more about that soon. So you know, stick around for this one. We're going to have a quick fish. You know, I haven't got a bite in the last 2 fishing trips.
Oh, great.
Not a bite.
Yeah.
So we're not here to catch fish, Paul.
Cool story.
So anyway, we're going to pin it over here. I'm going to show you this first spot, and this is an island I lived at as a kid, and it's called Coochie-Mudlow Island. What do you reckon, mate? Nailed it with the transducer placement, eh?
Perfect. You can right to you.
Oh yeah, how good's this? Mint little spot, eh?
Yeah.
Quick brekkie. Rightio, anchor's out. It's that easy. Look at this. Pull up on the beach and you literally just walk straight over to those buildings there. Rightio, this one's called the Curlew Cafe. So there is like a beach club too, I'll point it out to you, which you can get beers and pizzas, but we're a little bit early for that. Call it the Curlew Cafe because there's bloody curlews everywhere. I remember as a kid, they used to scare me. Sound of them like at night time.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, Curlew Cafe. The old Curlew Cafe, Coochie-Mudlow Island. I tell you what, the brekkie was delicious. The coffees were probably the fastest I've ever received, and it's just a great little vibe. Some nice bathrooms, just a full little island feel. Highly recommend it, and guess what? You can park your boat right there. Curlew Cafe, done and dusted. That was a nice meal. What do you reckon?
Oh,
good
mate,
brekkie.
beautiful.
Quickest coffee I've probably ever had. He made it right when we were still ordering. Yeah, it's so easy to come here. It's like literally 1 kilometre from Victoria Point. They got a nice clean little bathroom just down. It's got a cool little island vibe to it. And just to the north, about 4 or 5 houses, you'll see there's this bar just there. So that opens, I don't know what time that opens. You'd have to have a look, but they make some really nice pizzas and you can drink beer there. We're a bit early for beer. What do you reckon? We might go for a little fish now.
Sounds good to me.
See if we can finally put one in the boat. Rightio guys, listen up because we are not mucking around with this one. We're giving away a fully kitted out 4.29 metre side console Stacer Outlaw plus 20% off our entire shop. Now, not only that, you are going to get a 9-inch side scan low rent sounder, you're going to get a 7-inch Garmin, you're going to get a full camping tent cover from Icon Marine Trimming in Capalaba. You're going to get the Aragon Skins boat wrap, the exact same as our big boat. You're going to get a 55-pound Minn Kota. You're going to get the Revolution Power full lithium setup with Bluetooth shunt. You're going to get the Boat Flooring Australia EVA foam flooring around the gunnels with stainless cup holders cut in that have 12-volt lighting in them. You're going to get under gunnel LED lighting. You got the brand new safety gear throughout, so all you need to do is put it in the water and use it. And the best part, we're going to ship this anywhere in Australia to the winner. Now, entries close on the 21st of December at midnight, and the winner will be drawn live on Instagram at 6 p.m. on the 22nd of December. Now, no massive company here, guys. It's just us, a Tinny, and your best chances of winning. Now, imagine finding out that you've won a fully kitted out Stacer Outlaw for Christmas. Good luck, guys. Thank you for the support. Rightio, we've come over near Goat Island. Now there's a well-known wreck here. It's no secret, but I didn't put the mark in, so we're just having a little side scan around to see if we can find it. This will show it up really well if we come near it. One little trick that you can do is, if you're not quite reading out the side that your outboard motor's on, is just trim your outboard up a little tiny bit. You can see how much wider it's gone here already, because the leg of your motor actually gets in the way of your side scan. Did you know that? So I'll have a little look around here, and it's high tide, so I just wanted to show Paul good little squidding spot up here at high tide. What's that? High tide, and see if we can snag a squid way up in the shallows. We're still sounding. I've drawn an interesting picture here by accident on the GPS. Paul didn't know I was an artist, did you? Hey?
I've made some cutting boards.
Look at that. You made some cutting boards. Oh, I might have to phone a friend. All right, I totally forgot that I had loaded all my marks in from my big boat to this low rant. So I've had the mark the whole time. I just called Bordeaux and he sent it to me, and then I immediately found them. So anyway, I've got the mark. We're heading over to it. I'll throw the vibe, eh?
Fair enough.
So we're just flicking around this little wreck. It's in about 7 meters. I've got a vibe on. Paul's got a real light plastic. But what I thought we'd do before we wait for the next nightclub to open up, it opens at 10:30. We're a little bit early, so we've stopped. We're having a fish and just want to have a little bit of chat about the men's mental health, mate. It's like I was saying before, it's something that a lot of people struggle with.
Yep.
A lot of men struggle with.
Yep.
A lot of guys don't talk about it. A lot of guys do.
Yep.
I'm a talker. Are you?
Oh, mate, 100%. Too much. Nickname have a chat sometimes in the neighbourhood.
Oversharing.
Yeah, say too much sometimes.
Yeah, like a lot of people, you know, like you'll learn a few surprises about me here. Sorry if we got our backs to you, but current's running that way. You know, I get a lot of people. My main thing with YouTube and stuff like that is I'll get a lot of people go, oh man, you live the life, blah blah blah, you know, like and not that I hate it, but I don't like. I automatically feel like I've got to put my life down for them to make them feel better. Like I always put myself down. Like even when I had my old Chevy, people would be like, oh man, such a nice car, blah, blah, blah. I'd feel like I'd have to go, oh yeah, but all it does is drink fuel and takes up too much room. And I just never want people to feel crap. I don't know like why I always do that, but like that was one massive thing that I know about myself is like I just always, my self-talk is never positive and it never has been. And I've recently found out why. And that's because like about 2 months ago, I got diagnosed with ADD.
Perfect.
If you haven't guessed. Yes, and I know that gets thrown around a lot these days. ADD, autism, ADHD, like I don't even know when they threw a H in there because it used to be ADD, but yeah, I have 100% got it, and I've known for most of my life. Teachers when I was at school used to say to my mum, you know, I think you better get him checked and stuff like that, and she was just old school, you know. No, he's fine, like. But I got expelled from 3 schools, kicked out 3 schools. Well, 2 kicked me out, and 1 said, hey Adam, you can either leave or, you know, we'll give you the option. So I did that, and just, you know, I have like attention deficit, not hyperactivity. I had hyperactivity when I was younger, but I used to get so excited about stupid stuff. Like I'd be going camping or something and I'd just get like annoyingly excited, and you know, but as I've got older, had kids and that, it's sort of died down, that part of me, and it's my attention now. Like it wasn't till recently, last few years, and my kids are getting older and I talk to them and stuff, and like, mate, I zone out straight away. It's so hard for me to listen to somebody. It always has been. My mates laugh because they're like, I just told you that sort of thing. But it's so hard for me to concentrate on what people are saying. Whoa, I've got a fish, Paulie. Oh. Unless, like I'm fully invested in the conversation. Yeah. It's so hard for me to zone in and listen to what people are saying. Yeah. And
would you
my
say
kids.
Be present is the problem? Like
yeah, like I never was feeling present, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
at all. Like I just couldn't concentrate, you know, like as much as I try, like my son will be talking to me in the car and literally I'll be zoning off thinking about other stuff. And I'm like, Adam, you're not even listening to what he's saying. And then literally within another 10 seconds of him talking, I'll be zoning out again. So I have to concentrate so bloody hard to keep track. But it's not attention deficit, it is attention placement disorder. Like instead of concentrating on him and what he's saying, I'm concentrating on him, I'm concentrating on that car, I'm concentrating on what those builders are doing on that house, I'm concentrating on the bird flying in the sky, you know what I mean? Like,
almost like a hypervigilance.
I'm concentrating on 10 different things instead of one, you know?
Yep.
So anyway, I went and got tested about that. Another thing is like, you know, oversharing, mate. Like I'll have someone come to the warehouse and talk to me about, you know, shoes. They'll end up knowing everything about me, bloody finances, friggin' everything. And they'll leave and I'll go, why did you say all that stuff? It's like, it is. And that's a massive thing of ADD is like oversharing. And another thing, which was my worst thing, and that's my self-confidence.
Yeah.
And that's a thing like I have always struggled with my whole life. People say, oh, you're so confident and all that sort of stuff. I'm not confident at all.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a mask.
It's a mask. Like I get so nervous in front of people. If there's people around me and I'm filming, I will wait till they leave and then I'll start filming. And if someone comes, I'll quickly stop and act like I wasn't doing nothing. Like I told you this morning, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, same.
It's a massive thing for me. So yeah, I went and got everything checked out. Just not very nice to myself mentally in my head. I've spoken openly about my mental health stuff in the past. I did a video ages ago and I started crying on the video and I've never watched that back or looked at it or anything. I did that, I put it there and I've never watched it again because I feel embarrassed, you know? But that's the hard part about that. I want to bring awareness to it. I want to support men's mental health, and you in particular, I've spoke to quite a bit about it because you've had your struggles.
Yes.
Big time.
Yeah, I've...
Do you feel happy to chat a little bit about it?
Yeah, mate, yep. Yeah, I live with complex PTSD as a result of some stuff. I won't go into that.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been a long journey. Like I never thought I'd be at this point right now.
Yep.
But I've been aware of it, so therefore I've done things about it.
So where were you at? Don't have to go into full detail, but where were you at your lowest point?
I was suicidal.
Yeah.
Suicidal, lost my family, and I was at ground zero.
Yeah.
Living alone again. You know, I've got a daughter who's 9. She was probably 1 then.
Yeah.
And that was, you know, losing that was the hardest part.
Yeah.
And that was my ground zero. Like, you know, and on those days you'd lose a few hours just sitting there. You're not focused on anything. You're not whatever. They say doing the simple things is what counts.
Yeah.
And I had an amazing mate that during those times would ring me most days and say, hey, Paulie, how much do you hate the world today? Just...
It'd make you laugh.
Yeah, it made me laugh. And, you know, I'm forever grateful for Dave. Like, he used to ring me every day and just say that. Or, what are you up to today?
Yeah.
And that would make all the difference. And he'd say, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, I'm out of bed, I've had a coffee. He's like, well, mate, that's great.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't get out of bed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crippling, eh?
And I never realised that, you know, like, so it is so crippling. Some people don't get out of bed, they don't have the energy to get out of bed and face the day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that. I always have had the energy to get out of bed and face the day. Sometimes it's not till 8:30 in the morning, but I will just get this hollow, empty feeling that just sits here.
Yeah.
And I just can't fill it, no matter what I do. And for so long I was like, what the hell's wrong with me? You know, like one day I'd be good, one day I'd be crap, one day I'd be good, 2 days I'd be crap, 2 days I'd be good. But like for years, my whole like sort of teenage into this, still get it today.
Yep.
The one thing that I have found that helps is like not fighting it. Like, because the more you beat yourself up, the more you are like, oh, I shouldn't feel like this today. I just want to feel better. I just want to feel better. Like it's almost like you confirming to yourself that how you're feeling is wrong, for one, and that you shouldn't feel like that. When really the best thing you can do is accept the way that you're feeling and know that probably 9 out of 10 other people feel like this.
Yeah.
You know,
you're not alone.
Because the more you talk about it, the more you're like, whoa, that was a big stingray.
Oh,
the more you talk about it, the more you're like, wow, like everybody, you know, since I tell people about my ADD, so many people, like, I tell them my symptoms or whatever, and they're like, oh, gee, I have all that.
Yeah,
you know, like my friends that are watching, I've talked to now, like, they'll be like, yeah, that was me.
Yeah,
you know,
they saw it, but
then that is a big part of, you know, like, yeah, for me, my self-confidence. Like I won't go into my whole upbringing. Like, you know, I got to fish with my dad, and, you know, my mum's always been real supportive of me, but I had a pretty hard upbringing. Like, I was out of home when I was 15 years old. My daughter's turning 15 in a month, and I look now and I'm like, I was living out of home then. You know, I lived with a mate who was the same age and his sister who was 17. Used to get myself up for school in the morning, dress myself, make my own lunch, make my dinners.
Yep.
Never did homework. Like, you know, like I was out when I was 15, and then I was then in and out of home after that for the next 2 years, and I was out for good. But, you know, been through some really heavy stuff, you know what I mean? Like, been through divorce.
Yep.
I've lost 2 twin girls. That's the tattoo on the side of me there.
Oh, okay.
I've, like, you know, I've been through some really, really, really shit, hard, dark times, and like you said, there's always been friends and my mum and my partner Sarah, and, you know, like there's like, I don't know why I'm saying like all that. I just know that everybody has a story.
Yep.
And I hate to think that people walk around thinking that they're the only ones that feel like this, you know, because all you have to do is talk to somebody and you'll soon see
You're not alone.
you're not alone by far, are you?
I remember, so I joined a men's group, 2011.
Yep.
As a result of my brother-in-law at the time. And best thing I ever did, because the men's group wasn't about fixing you. It wasn't about, you know, going to a men's shed and making stuff or whatever. It was about accepting where you're at.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to sound a bit odd, but having a circle which is closed off and where everyone can be open and honest, and you can present however you are. It's not about putting the mask on and pretending, oh, yeah, it's all good and I'm happy and I'm rich and I'm this and that.
Yeah.
It takes away the ego.
Yes.
And you
So
know,
in that group, did you have guys that were wealthy, guys that were poor, guys that were big, guys that were small?
that was the thing that actually drew me to it. It's like, well, there was guys that ran businesses, successful businesses. There was fireys, there was nurses, there was everyday brickies, and everyday people.
Yeah.
All guys, and they're
Not
all
brickies, surely.
concreters, like myself.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with brickies.
No, I'm joking. They're tough.
But you know, like just covering all the demographic, like and workplaces, like, you know, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
There was guys that were ex-service people, you know, and
that was your lure then.
as well, you know, like there was so many people, and okay, they weren't always sad and down or whatever. It wasn't about that. It was just turning up how you were. If you're having a bad day, it's okay. Like,
So how often do they have them groups?
depends on what area you're in. Ours is fortnightly.
Yeah.
now.
You still go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I used to run one for a little while there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of the first things you do is you actually check in.
Yeah.
You know, you light a candle, say, okay, the circle's now open. It's a sacred space. Whatever happens in here stays in here.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It's not about fixing. It's about being there for the people that are next to you.
Yeah.
And the most common reply in the circle, and the only reply that's acceptable, is I hear you.
Yeah.
So you think about that. How many times you've gone to your mates and gone, and they mean well.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm struggling. And they go, oh, how about doing this? And you go, no, I just want you to listen. Hear me where I'm at.
Yeah. I think I'm bad for giving advice. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a guy thing though. Like
I feel like I give good advice, but sometimes you just want somebody to listen.
Yeah.
And that's what these groups
Yeah.
are there for.
And you'd be surprised. Like, you know, when we check in, it's like, okay, in the simplest terms is, if you don't know what to say, how are you feeling in your head, your heart and your body? Now, how many blokes do you go to the pub and talk about that? Never, right?
No.
So by doing that, acknowledging that and noticing that, it's probably part of the healing process, as I interpret it.
Yeah.
You know, accepting that, okay, well, I'm feeling anxious at the moment. You know, if I said to you, how are you feeling in your body at the moment? You said anxious.
Yeah.
You know, and that's okay.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're in a safe space where it's okay, you're not fighting it anymore. It's almost like,
Yeah, weight lifted off you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can finally get it out of your system.
Yeah.
You know, empty your cup.
Yeah, empty your cup. And it's okay. Like, you can dump as much as you want there.
Yeah.
Or as little.
Yeah. And just go there to listen.
Yeah, or go there to listen intently. And, you know, they say, one of the things I've learnt is that, like, you talk about all the violence and stuff and men's anger and whatever, but anger is often a external way of showing sadness. Like, you can be as sad as anything, but you just don't know how to deal with it.
Like, sad that you just got full tip wrap around the top of the rod.
And
there.
meanwhile, Adam's already caught a fish.
Well, that's the first fish in 2 trips.
Well, you know,
As
look, I did tell you.
undersized squire.
I did tell you I'd get you one, but, you know.
Yeah, mate, I'm hearing you. I've never gone to the extent of going to a men's group, but I have been to counsellors since I was 15 years old.
Yep.
And honestly, probably all of them I've gone into myself.
Yep.
You know, like, oh man, I wish I could share heaps of stuff that has happened and all that, you know, but like, my mum and dad watch my channel and all that, and they were young, you know, like my dad, he took me on when he was 17 years old, you know, and I was 3.
Yeah.
And like, he's my dad, you know, he'd be watching this right now. Like, I love your dad. Like, he's my best mate, you know. He is my dad, you know. But he had a big job and he was only 17 and he wouldn't have been matured, and he wouldn't, and you know, he brought me up real tough, and I don't regret any of it.
No.
I don't look back. I don't dislike him for it. I wouldn't change a thing about my life.
Grateful.
Well, yeah, I went from, like, you know, oh, this and that and whinging about my past and stuff to just going, you know what, you're bloody lucky. You're real lucky, you know. Healthy kids. I got a great partner. I've got, like, you know, I'm healthy as far as I know. Got a bit of a beer gut, but that should be right. You know, like, I just, the last, I don't know, 5 years especially, I've just started concentrating on being grateful for what I got, not hating, you know, stuff from my past, accepting it, finding all the positive points in it. You know what I mean? Like, and it 100% has helped, and it just accepting that some days I'm going to feel like shit, and some days I'm going to feel better.
Exactly.
I'm on ADD medication now. I got medicated for it. I don't take it every day, but it has 100% made a difference in me, my self-hate, my self-talk, my self-chatter, because my brain is just, mate, 100 mile an hour, 100 mile an hour, never stops, never ever stops. Like, and I thought that was normal.
Yeah.
But it's not. And now you know, my brain's still going, but it's thinking about stuff that needs to be done. I don't look at myself in a negative way. I find myself naturally finding things to be proud of. You know, like, I'm proud of what I've done with our business. I'm proud of what I've like as a father. You know, me and Sarah, like, she's like my bloody everything, you know what I mean? She, I don't know, like, where I'd be in my life without. I've never had anyone genuinely love me and care about me like Sarah does. Yeah. You know? So just what I'm trying to say is finding things to be grateful in and accepting who I am. I feel like they're maybe the 2 most important parts that you could do to feel better, and maybe just try and get on top of some of the stuff. Like, what could you add to that?
Well, I recently I can add to it that I recently listened to a podcast, and it was exactly about that. So gratitude, a daily gratitude.
Is it the Imperfects?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Human Lab, actually.
Human Lab, there you go.
Huberman, Andrew Huberman.
Huberman Lab.
Yeah.
I'll put it up here. Yeah, Huberman Lab.
He recently spoke about how gratefulness can rewire your brain. So people with trauma and mental health issues and a number of things. And it's shown, and studies show that by having a gratefulness routine and daily gratefulness, and done right, can rewire the brain to a different place. And I think gratefulness, I've always practiced it as much as I can. It can make a big difference. And yeah, you're right, accepting it also is definitely where it's at.
Well, just not beating yourself up on those days you feel shit, because you already feel shit.
Yeah.
You know, you spend your day trying to escape that feeling.
Yeah.
You know, what I'll usually do on a day like that is, like, I'll try find something to look forward to in the afternoon. I'll usually have a nice dinner.
Yeah.
I want to have a nice dinner. Or, you know, like, I just try and find something to, I'll walk my dog, I'll take the kids down, I'll put up bombs with the footy. Or
Yeah.
I just find something that, okay, let yourself feel like shit. This afternoon you're going to do this.
Yep.
You know, and it almost sort of counteracts that feeling because you've got something cool to do in the arvo.
Yes. And it's interesting you say that because the last couple of weeks, as a result of my PTSD, I've got chronic fatigue.
Yeah.
I haven't officially diagnosed with it, but it's definitely there.
Paul told me this yesterday when I invited him out today, that he's got chronic fatigue, and I was like,
Oh.
we're doing a pretty big day. Will you be all right walking 800 metres soon? He's like, yeah. He goes, I've got a rooftop tent. I'll probably just set it up before I go drive home and have a sleep at the boat ramp.
Yeah.
So that's where Paul's at with that stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
And like, you know, I've because of that, I've the last 3 weeks have been absolute nothingness. Like, just basically getting the basics done.
Really?
So
It's been affecting you?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
And like to the point of, you know, really bad thoughts
Wow.
that
yeah.
I haven't had in a long time.
Yeah, right.
So
Like a flare up of everything.
Everything. So when you get tired, it lets everything else in. You've got no filters, you got nothing, right? You can probably relate to that.
After a big day of fishing, or I used to surf heaps, I'd get up early, I'd go down the coast, I'd surf, I'd come home, I'd be tired. I associate that feeling with depression, being depressed. You feel it down here. And I'm like, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
You know?
But it lets everything else in. And your call was honestly, like, I wouldn't say a lifesaver, but like it definitely changed my mood. Like it changed my outlook. Like, okay, well, yeah, I've got to get through this day. Like today's not a great day or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was literally having a bad day. And
Yesterday?
whenever you rang me.
Day before yesterday?
Yeah. But that phone call, I was like, oh, now I've got something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not in a bad place where I'd do something.
Yeah.
Right?
But just mentally.
But I was like, that's the break I needed. And like, this is the first time in maybe 12 months I've been out in the boat.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I've got that amazing boat at home.
Yeah, I know, he's got a cool boat.
But to actually get out in it, it's not easy.
You wouldn't even know how many people, mate, have messaged us over the years and said that we have like saved their life, made a massive impact on their life, motivated them to buy a boat. I would have 1,000 photos of what people are doing and people's boats and people with their family and thanking us for what we've done with our channel. And I never imagined that when I was sitting over there on that beach 5 years ago, just wanting to make some videos, I would still be here today.
Yeah.
Still doing videos, making a living out of it. Yeah, it's not like the most financially great career, but I love making videos. I love motivating people. That's not changed. I've stayed true to who I am this whole time. I haven't folded to the G-string yet. Sometimes I felt like it, eh? It was like, just me.
Just for attention?
Just me in one, no one else. But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I've I don't know, I've always tried to do that. My kids watch the channel, their friends at school watch the channel.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'd never want to put them in that position or anything like that. But, yeah, like, I just never thought that I'd be in a position where we motivate people, we help change lives, I guess. And even with this Tinny giveaway.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Life changer for someone.
Yeah, massively, eh?
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is it always goes to someone who needs it.
Yeah.
Our Cast or Cash platform. Someone always calls Kev, the guy who won it last week.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
You told me about it.
Well, he like, I won't go into it, but his daughter had a big accident like 1 year ago to the day that we called him. They were actually, the family was together because they get together like on that year. And we called him telling him he won $5,000 worth of
That's
stuff.
life changing.
So yeah, we've touched base on a fair bit there.
Yeah.
I think everybody experiences it.
Yeah.
Not everybody talks about it.
No.
If you're not someone who feels comfortable talking about having anxiety, depression, ADD, ADHD, all that stuff, PTSD, just like find some stuff to be grateful for in your life. Surround yourself with good people.
People that accept you for you.
Yeah, get everyone out of
Good
your
and bad.
life that gives you shit, puts a negative spin on things, judges you. They got to go straight away.
Yep.
First thing, surround yourself with good people, even if it's only one good person.
Yep.
You know, accept what you're like and how you're feeling. Give yourself maybe something to look forward to that day or the next day.
Yep.
And do you just want to put a little cap on that and give a couple of bits of advice, what you think?
Yeah, I think finding your community, finding your tribe, whatever word you want to use for it, friends, close friends, that can accept you. The guys were in the men's group, which is, I'll just give them a bit of a plug if you don't mind, Centre for Men and Families,
Go
Australia.
for it, mate.
Not just for men.
Centre for Men and Families?
Yeah,
Yep.
Australia.
So it's for men and women and families?
Yep.
Oh, great.
They're there for everyone. A lot of men, but it's there now for women as well.
Yep.
And so they're making a difference one by one, and you're accepted as you are. And a lot of the main people that are in my life now are from there.
Yeah.
And I owe one of them my life.
Yeah.
Like, he rang me at that moment.
I want to say thanks.
Yeah, man, Jimmy, you're a legend. Jimmy, Wayne, I can't thank you enough. Without me getting grind and everything like that. But that was my day zero.
Yeah.
And from then, life began.
Yeah. Good stuff.
So.
And you've contacted me over the last 4.5 years.
Contacted, more like annoyed. But
No, not at all. Paul gets terrified and crippling anxiety about even coming out and going boating. He loves boating, but he said he finds it really hard and gets worried that if he's in control of the boat and people there, he just can't put himself in that position, even where he comes out on a day like today in case something goes wrong, he just can't do it. So
yeah, that's a simple example, yeah. I love it. I love it on the water.
Yep. He's never been to Peel. He's lived in Ipswich and been here all his life. He's never been to Peel. You've been to Stratty on the ferry, but never been in a boat where we are or where we're going. We're going another 40 kilometres that way, mind you. Then we're going probably 60 kilometres that way today.
That's probably more than what I've done in the whole time.
There you go.
You know, normally leave from Carbrook, and I mean, Logan River's not that long.
No, and then after today, mate, you're going to get some confidence to go, okay, cool, because it will blow up a little bit later, but not bad. I just got to win, and you'll get a little bit of confidence to know in that Southern Bay area when we go down to that last place that you can get back.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit wet, but you'll be right.
I need a shower anyway.
So I've got a couple of surprises. Paulie didn't know, but I've got a couple of surprises in store for him today too.
Yeah,
one I won't say. One I will tell you is you are a massive seafood lover. Yeah,
mate, I'll live for it.
I went out yesterday and I chucked 4 crab pots in. Strategically placed them through the Redland Bay passage area, so when we come back from Tipplers,
no way,
we'll pick them up on the way back, and hopefully there's a muddy in there for you. And then I've got another little surprise for you, but you can't find that one out for another couple of hours. Well,
that's why I went into fishing as hard as I did, because I love seafood and I don't like paying for it.
Yeah, it's too expensive.
It's the most expensive way to get a free feed.
I know.
So,
well, there you go, guys. That's enough from us about that. But that's what today's about, is giving Paul a good day, showing you guys an awesome day, and supporting this mental health cause that I just hear so much about.
Yep.
And yeah, so to the black dog.
Pretty much. And it's not just Movember or AOK Day, it's every day. You check in with a mate.
It's every day, bloody oath.
You know.
But I love the way that they support this so much a couple of times.
Oh yeah, no, it's good, but I'm just saying, you got mates that go through it, not just in November, possibly.
All the time.
And they just sometimes just want to be heard.
Yep.
Not with a solution, just want to be heard.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
No worries.
Appreciate that.
No,
all right, so I'm one up on the fish. We might keep moving along up through the rainbow
Give me
here.
a chance, will you?
Have a little quick cast for a squid, and then we'll move to nightclub number 2.
Cool.
On the way to nightclub number 2, we passed a lot of the islands through the bay and the South Passage bar here. We're just having a great time teaching Paul all about the bay, just showing him he doesn't have to be too scared. Paul was saying this is the furthest he's ever been in the bay. Pretty cool, eh? And we're in a 4.29 metre tinny.
I'm loving it.
On your way to Kringle, mate, you are going to see some of the most beautiful water, sandbanks, marine life, everything that you've ever seen. Honestly, to think this is on our doorstep is unreal. All right, here we are coming into where the gutter bar is. So it is a little bit of a tidal spot here. If you want to have a little bit of a send and a couple of beers, you can sort of beach yourself here and you'll have a good old time. But we're sort of in and out on the higher tide today because we've got to keep working our way south after this, and we want to beat the wind. I'm going to take you up here. We'll have a beer at the gutter bar. Bloody awesome spot. I'll put some overlay on how to get here and whereabouts on the island it is, but it's called Kringle, righty, and it's just an awesome little spot. Boat is moored. Look at that. I'm going to just stroll on up here. like I said, keep an eye on the tides if you want to be able to get out of here. If not, you might end up walking out cross-eyed because you'll be here for about 8 hours. Rightio, when anchoring up outside the gutter bar, I recommend anchoring a lot further south than what I did, because we were about a 400 metre walk through soft, boiling hot sand, which Paul was not enjoying. Neither was I. But once you get there, you'll come to these big flags and a great little pub that honestly you will love. It's got a really nautical theme, just an awesome vibe. It's one of my favourite spots. We need to get over there more often. Plenty of seating, some good tunes, and a really good view. And I even seen me mate's boat out there. G'day, Wado. You've even got a couple of little shacks on the beach that you can have a beer at. So I run back to the boat, tried to save Paul his energy. I just said, you just wait up here, mate, I'll run back. Far out. Soft sand, I had to run about 400 or 500 metres. So many brim just scooting off everywhere through here. Awesome spot, the gutter bar at Kringle, Moreton Island. Make sure you go and check it out. Wake up, you bugger! Say good day to Timmy! I'll talk to you soon, Wado. Rightio, to the Amity Pavilion we go, and it's literally only a 10-minute boat ride. You do want to have just a little bit of tide if you're in a bigger boat. They spinning?
Yep.
They're spinning.
Keep going.
Does it work?
Yeah, mate, I'm ready for takeoff.
Yeah. We even got stopped by the boys in blue on the jet skis, just doing a routine safety gear check, which we passed with flying colours. Here we are, Amity. I'm going to have to go for a bit of a swim, I reckon. I had to jump in the water and just walk in, which is fine because by the time you get to Amity, you'll be dry. It's a lot better than getting stuck, so we're in about a metre of water there. We'll be fine for a while. We'll probably only be here for an hour or so. It's about an 800 metre walk up to the Amity Pavilion. Rightio, formerly known as the Amity Tavern, it is now the Amity Pavilion under new owners. So I would recommend that you park at one of these beaches at Amity here, alrighty? Maybe a double anchor if you're staying there for a while, but because of the tide, you'll walk through the campsite and then you'll follow this road up, which is a concrete path for about 800 metres to the Amity Pavilion. You'll then walk into this great little spot here with some awesome local craft beers and some delicious meals. Look at that. Now, we even had a great view outside. Gotta love the 79s, don't ya? There's heaps of outdoor seating and there's also an awesome little park for the kids. The bay is right there so you can cast the line off the rock wall. Righto, we are on our way back from the Amity Pavilion. What do you reckon? Good spot?
Nice spot.
Stratty time, look at that. So yeah, no, it's a good spot, if you're over here, make sure you go there and have a look. There's also some really cool bars and stuff like that over on the eastern side, which is Point Lookout. But yeah, look, it's a good little thing to show the local businesses some love. And another one along here is the Little Ships Club, which is bloody awesome club. We go there, but we can only go to so many bars and pubs today because we're running out of time. We've got a 50-kilometre run now down to a place called Tipler's. All right, and if you haven't seen that, this one is mint. So yeah, but yeah, if you come to this, just south of us here, about 5 k's, there's another one called the Little Ships Club, and it's a great little spot. You can call them up, you can moor your boat at their pontoon, and you can go up there, you can have a few beers. There's a big flat area for the kids to run around. There's a swing set, and it's really good. Some good fishing out of there too. So yeah, Little Ships Club, that's another one. Paulie,
Yep.
I got a surprise for you up here. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 surprises for me too, but I've got a surprise for you. One other thing, if you ever come over here camping, you've got a boat ramp here at Amity with direct access to the bar and some bloody awesome spots, so make sure if you do come over here, and you can, bring your boat, you won't regret it. Hey Paul, let's just park it up in the shade at that table for a little bit, He's like, you have totally got me stuffed on this one, mate, have I?
What have you got to be into?
If you could guess, what would it be?
Well, no idea, to be fair.
Paulie,
Yeah.
it's here.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
Hey!
It must be lunchtime.
How much of a legend is this guy? This is Gary from the Prawn Shack.
Hey guys.
Who is an absolute champion.
Oh, stop it.
He is from Point Lookout over there. So I organised with Gary yesterday to bring you down some fresh prawns, because I know you love prawns. And also, you've got some
beautiful prawn rolls. Our
prawn
famous
rolls.
prawn and avocado rolls. Yeah.
He was telling me a bit about them yesterday, and apparently now they've gone from 10 a month to, no, hang on, how many?
Oh, well, last year we did 18,000 in the year.
18,000 in the year.
Yeah.
There you go. From how many in the year?
We're happy when we first opened and we started doing it, we were happy to do 10 a day.
10 a day.
Yeah.
18,000 in a year.
Wow.
So they've become very popular. So we've organised a couple of them for a feed as we cruise down to South Stratty.
Beautiful.
Because we know you love prawns and crab.
Love seafood.
But yeah, mate, thank you so much, hey. I was chatting to you on the phone. If you guys are ever over at Stratty, make sure you go see the legends at the Prawn Shack.
I'm going to have to come back.
Hey? Thanks again.
Adam. Nice to meet you, brother.
What do you reckon, mate?
Speechless.
These are honestly, these are local caught prawns off Stradbroke Island, between Stradbroke Island and the southern end of the Sunshine Coast. And seriously, they are the best prawns you've ever tasted in your life. But I haven't had one of these prawn rolls before, so when you said avocado, you wanted avocado with your brekkie, I was like, oh good, he likes avocado because I got prawn and avocado rolls coming. But he reckons they're starting to get like world famous, and there's people putting photos up overseas and that of the prawn rolls that they had at Stratty. And yeah, so anyway, make sure you do that. It was really nice of Gary to bring them down, because they're about 20-25 minutes away over the other side of the island. Oh yeah, just want to do a little surprise for you, mate.
Mate, got me.
If we get a mud crab, oh, that's going to be the best. Anyway, rightio, look at this. Oh, yum. Hey, I'm not filming you eating it. No one wants to see that stuff, do they?
No.
We'll just come back and let you know how they were.
Yeah.
Film me having a bite, but rightio, this is a big run down here, but it's a nice drive and most of it is very protected. Here we're passing past Dunwich, all the way along the Oyster Leases, down the Canipa Passage, and we got stopped by these guys who were stuck on a sandbank, but we couldn't help them. This is the Carlo. It's the brother or sister ship of the Carlo 2, which is the one that ran us out to the Swains Reef. As we got down near the jumping pin, the old wind, she had blown up. So it was going to be a bumpy ride. Oh, hell yeah. We made it. That was a long, long run. Look at that, mate. How good.
Mate.
All right, we're just going to let the boat dodge that one. Pretty sure I tied that off. How's this? We're just going to let that sit on the pontoon there for a bit. We're going to scoot up for a beer. Got a little bit wet on the way here. Got a little bit choppy, but we contemplated just going, bugger it. But you know what? We had a mission to fulfill, and that was to get to 4 pubs today. Paul hasn't been to any of them, so we weren't stopping. We've got it done. Look at this. Tipplers. If you haven't been to Tipplers before, you got to come down here. It's a bloody cracking spot. Chips, calamari, they got a killer kids play area. It's just awesome. We love it down here. We come down quite often. Tipplers is probably the second most popular one that we go to. I'd say we head to the Amity Tavern most of the time. We come down here every couple of months. It's just a great time. Hey, we love it. It gets quite busy. If you don't get a spot at the pontoon, you can just pull up on the beach. It's got a great park for the kids to play at, icy cold beer and good meals. Boat's still here, mate. Hey, quick beer and a Coke at the Tipplers Resort. You can stay here, you can camp here. I believe there is some cabins and stuff, so it is a really, really cool spot. If you haven't been down to Tipplers, I'll put a little area here, Jacob's Well. You can take off from Jacob's Well, and it's a really short run. You can do it in a small boat, a jet ski. It's an awesome spot, all right? So there we go, 4 cafe, pub, restaurants that you can do in a day. Now, just before, when you seen us at Coringal, we were, Moreton, we were probably east of, actually a bit further north than Brisbane City. So we were probably more near sort of Deception Bay, east of there. And then now, the Gold Coast is just there. So we're actually probably on the Gold Coast at the moment. So that's how far we just travelled in the boat. By the time we get back, we're going to do about 110 Ks, maybe a tiny bit more. But we've got 4 crab pots to check, mate. It's a big day for Paul. I said before he goes, I might have to have a little kip at the ramp before I head home, because he said earlier he gets chronic fatigue, and I can see it in his eyes. He's starting to feel it. But a massive thing of this was he gets so worried about travelling on the water with rough conditions, and if something goes wrong in that, I've showed him today, you can do it.
Yeah.
Can't you?
Yeah, in a small boat.
In a small boat, and you can be safe, and how to do it safe, and how to read tides. And we've been talking the whole way about tides and this and that and winds, and so yeah, hopefully it's been a bit of a help
great.
somehow with you. But
Oh, definitely help.
we got some mud crabs to catch now, so we're going to cruise back. Fingers crossed. That'd be the icing on the
mud
cake
crab
of a good
lakeside.
day.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Hey? All right, we'll try some of these prawns on the way back too.
Yeah.
The run back through the bay to either Redland Bay or Jacob's Well is easy peasy, mate. You can do it in most weather and most size boats. Right, so we're back where we're checking the crab pots, but it seems some goofball might have misjudged how low these tides were, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get them. Pot is just over there. We're in 1.6 now. Can he get it? Oh no! Cast it back towards the float more. Never a dull moment, eh?
No. They're all going to be the same.
And is there mud crab? Oh, there is a crab, isn't there? There's... Have we got a keep, Paulie? Whoa. Whoa, that one looks like he'll go close. Oops, sorry mate. I'll just get back out into the depth. Look at this. First Light Fabrication crab measurer. You bloody ripper. We got our first keeper, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hang on. Oh, look. It's like a mil under. Have we got a keeper? Hey? Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, there's 100% keeper. Two keepers. Definitely.
Really happy.
Yeah.
Feisty.
Angry.
Hmm.
Maybe it won't be legal.
Mil.
1 mil, mate. 1 mil. Keeper.
Yeah.
Second one. Don't fight. Oh no. Popped off at the end. Get him, get him, get him. Oh yeah.
I've had lots of experience.
That looks like a good crab, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He looks like a good crab. Yeah, oh, he's a good crab, mate. You pour him. Whoa! You pour him. Measure a crab. Don't even have to measure it, but look at that.
Wow. Solid.
That's great. Lucky last, folks. It's right there. He's got it first go. Then do a bit of live action. Yee! They're endangered.
5 crabs.
Are they all Jennies, or is there a buck there somewhere? Jenny. Jesus. They're like full of Jennies. Mate, that pot's loaded full of crabs. I only put half a mullet in there. But the 2 bucks in there look too small. I'll have a look. Look at that. Shark. There's a shark in there. He's I'd say. He's definitely under, but there's 2 bucks in there. He's worth measuring, that one, if I can get him. There's one less shark in the ocean. Nah, Jenny, that's the only buck. That's the only one that would have been close, but he's under. That would have been near impossible, one person. It's blowing now. All right, we're heading home. Oh, hell yeah. We are home.
On time?
That was a big day, man.
Mate, huge.
4:30.
Love it. What was it, 2 o'clock originally planned?
Yeah. But
no
I did say, well, you know, we might be a little bit late.
No chance.
We're safe and sound, mate.
Mate, dry.
We're back at the ramp. We're at the ramp. We're dry. Actually, yeah, we are dry. Surprisingly. Wasn't too bad. It's
You were
always
hiding.
better. I was hiding behind the windscreen. He was just wearing it. So that's it, mate.
Yeah, bloody brilliant.
Good day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I won't wipe the smile off my face for a while.
Oh,
I
thanks.
can barely speak.
Thanks for joining me on it. It's been a long time coming, as I said.
Yeah.
You know, we talked to each other quite a lot over the last 4 years. And hopefully I've been a help to you. You've been a help to me.
Yeah, it was. I appreciate it, mate. I really do. Like, I never expected anything like this ever.
Yeah.
Out of communicating and everything like that.
Yep.
But this is beyond what I could ever think of. So
Anytime, mate. Anytime. It's all good. That's about it, guys. Men's Mental Health Day. We're knackered. Look, sunburnt, knackered.
Yep.
But
It's worth it.
look, yeah, just to bring awareness and tell you guys, you know, like, it ain't weak to speak. And a couple of tips what fellas like us that struggle also do to get through it.
Yep.
And a couple of cool pubs and cafes and everything you guys can go to with family throughout Moreton Bay. Once again, thanks, Paulie,
No dramas.
the hippie from Ippy.
Cheers, mate.
He's a single man, ladies. No? Get out there.
Fair call.
See you guys.
See ya.
Thanks. A massive, massive thank you to our legendary patrons. You guys are bloody awesome. We love ya more than you know. And to the legendary companies who sponsor our show and keep our line ticking along. Cheers, guys.